Right then, what if I told you that you can grow actual food from your windowsills? Yeah, it's true. You absolutely can. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of how, do me a favor. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. So how do we grow food from your windows? Let's look at those windows. So many of us have these brilliant, deep windowsills, especially in older houses. Mostly they just sit there, gathering dust and the odd forgotten mug. But they also catch loads of sunlight and they hold on to heat. We can use that heat and light to grow food right inside our homes. This whole idea is about making the most of what you already have. It's a fantastic way to save space, especially if you don't have a garden or even a balcony. We're turning a dead zone into a productive patch of green. It looks absolutely brilliant, bringing a bit of the outside in. More than that, it's about fresh food at your fingertips. This isn't just a gardening hack, it's a lifestyle upgrade. Now for the clever science bit, but don't worry, I'll keep it simple. This whole plan works so well because of something called thermal mass. It sounds complicated, but it's not. Thermal mass is just the ability of a material to absorb, store, release heat. Think about a brick wall that has been in the sun all day. When you touch it in the evening, it's still warm, right? That's thermal mass in action. The thick materials of your windowsill do exactly the same thing. Stone, brick, thick plaster. They soak up the sun's heat during the day, then release it slowly throughout the night. This slow release of heat is absolute gold for our plants. It creates a stable, warm environment around their roots. By keeping the soil gently warmed from below, the thermal mass of the sill helps the roots to stay healthy and active. This means they can keep drawing up nutrients, water, leading to stronger, faster growth. You are essentially creating a natural passive bottom heat system for your plants, encouraging them to thrive even when it's a bit chilly outside. Of course, the most important thing here is protecting your home. Water is a friend to plants but an enemy to buildings. Moisture can cause problems like rot, mold, damp. Moisture can damage windowsills, frames, walls. We absolutely cannot have that. So the first line of defense is a proper moisture-wicking barrier. This is a special liner that stops any water from ever touching the structure of your house. It acts like a perfect little raincoat for your sill. Alright, let's get our hands dirty. Here is what you'll need. First, a moisture-wicking liner or a piece of waterproof membrane. Then, some high-density foam board or rigid insulation. You'll also need a planter liner or a simple, heavy-duty tray to hold the soil. Grab a bag of good quality potting soil mix. Something light and fluffy is best for vegetables and herbs. For tools, you just need the basics. A tape measure, a sharp craft knife or cutter, some waterproof adhesive, and a tube of sealant. Finally, the fun part. Your choice of small plants. Things like herbs, salad leaves, dwarf tomatoes, or even microgreens. Step 1 is the most crucial. Measure everything properly. Get your tape measure and find the length, find the width, and the depth of your windowsill. Don't rush this bit. Write the numbers down clearly. Remember to account for the thickness of the insulation and the liner you're going to add. You want a snug fit, but not so tight that you have to force things in. Step 2 is all about protecting that sill. Give the sill a really good clean and make sure it's completely dry. Now fit your moisture-wicking liner, lay it down flat, and let it run up the sides a little bit, like you're lining a cake tin. Run a neat bead of waterproof sealant along all the edges. Step 3 is insulation. Take your high-density foam board and carefully cut it to shape. You want pieces to fit snugly around the inside of your liner. Think of it as building a little insulated box. Make sure there's space for the planter liner and roots, and if your window opens inwards, don't block its movement. Functionality is just as important as the planting. Getting this right from the start will make the whole process so much smoother and save you a lot of hassle later on. Now for step 4, which is adding the planter liner. This is the container that will actually hold your soil and plants. You can use a sturdy, purpose-built planter tray or a heavy-duty plastic liner. Just place it carefully inside the insulated area you just created. You have a choice here. You could drill a small drainage hole in the liner, but if you do, place a removable tray underneath it. Or, for maximum safety, use a sealed liner with no holes and be very careful with your watering. With the structure built, we're on to step 5, filling it up. This is the best part. Get your bag of light, multi-purpose potting mix. Don't use heavy garden soil, it will be too dense and won't drain well. Gently fill the liner, but don't pack it down too hard. Now you can get your plants in. Basil, mint, parsley, cut and come again salad greens. Dwarf cherry tomato varieties also work brilliantly in a deep sill. Water everything in lightly to settle the soil. Start small, grow big. Add a few slow-release nutrient granules if you like. A few care tips will keep everything looking great. The golden rule is not to overwater. Because the system is well sealed, the soil will hold on to moisture longer. Give small amounts of water from the top when the soil feels dry to the touch. Once a week, check the sill and window frame for dampness and wipe it down if needed. Rotate your plants every few days so they all get even sunlight. Remember to trim and harvest your herbs and salads often. This encourages them to grow back bushier and stronger. Finally, let's talk about design and value. Choose an attractive planter liner or use individual pots that match your room's decor. You could add little slate labels to identify your plants. A well-designed, thriving windowsill planter looks like a high-end design feature. When potential buyers see these green additions, it signals a well-loved home. This instantly boosts the appeal and perceived value of your property. So let's have a quick recap. We have turned a boring, unused windowsill into a productive miniature indoor garden. We have used the simple science of thermal mass to create a warm bed for our plants. Most importantly, we have done it safely by using a proper moisture barrier and high-density insulation to protect the window and the structure of your house. It is a brilliant way to grow your own fresh, useful food right where you need it. Before you rush off to the DIY shop, a quick word on safety and limitations. This project is perfect for sturdy, deep sills. If your sill looks a bit weak or you're unsure, please don't just load it up with weight. It's always best to ask a builder or a knowledgeable friend for a second opinion. Also, be mindful not to block the function of your window. You still need to be able to open it for ventilation and for safety. And always use non-toxic materials, especially sealants and liners. This is such a rewarding project. It connects you to your food. It enhances your living space. It gives you a real sense of accomplishment. It proves that you don't need a massive garden to enjoy the benefits of growing your own. All you need is a sunny window and a little bit of ingenuity. You've now got all the steps you need to transform that empty space into something truly special. It is an upgrade for your home and for your well-being. So, what are you waiting for? Have a go, ready to start growing. If you enjoyed this and want more simple, practical ideas for your home and garden, you know what to do. Please give this a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. It really helps us out.